Aloha and much love and blessings from Hawaii. This is Michael McIntosh with Enlightenpreneurs TV, your place for enlightened business that works. And today's episode is an extremely important episode because we're talking about the non-salesy, grounded, loving, compassionate way of doing business in the world. And I'm sure you've noticed, if you've been in the game a while and been in the circus of marketing and you've seen all these different courses and you've been marketed to, we're always getting hammered by advertising and emails trying to sell us stuff all day long, all the time. And I'm sure if you've been in this for a while, you've wondered, how can I get my message out into the world, really help people, come from my heart, because you've got something you want to share with others that really comes from a deep place within you. So how can you get that out into the world without selling out, without using manipulative marketing tactics, without feeling weird, without coming across needy and wanting to get paid? And there's a whole funny business that we get into when we put ourselves out there and start getting paid for our services. A lot of enlightenpreneurs, have just been giving for years and years and years and haven't been paid, enough to sustain doing their thing. And they have a weird thing about, receiving anything for their work. And then the ones who do seem to get out there, seem to use these nasty marketing tactics, and everyone goes, whoa, that's just, what are you doing to me? This is really weird, stop selling me stuff. So how can we get our message out into the world, help people very deeply, really connect with them, and at the same time receive abundance in return, because we're all putting out great work in the world, and do it in a way that really feels good. It feels like pure compassion, totally integrated and totally grounded. Have you ever wondered that? Well, in today's episode, you're going to find out how you can do it. Well, in Enlightenpreneurs Academy of Higher Consciousness and Heart-Centered Business Success, I teach a lot of people, coach a lot of people on how to do this exact thing, how to get out there and make a difference. And one of the biggest problems, the biggest issues that I have to work through with people is how to get out of their own head and experience how it feels to be the other person. Because when we're on our side of the product, a lot of people, they fall in love with their product, they fall in love with their message, they fall in love with the stuff they're doing. But that's dangerous, because what we're here to do is to be showing up for the other person. If you think about it, the people who pay you, your clients, they are the ones who are buying you, the stuff in your house. They're buying you your holidays, they're buying you your car, they're buying you all your equipment, they're paying for your food, they're making sure you get the best organic avocados, do you know what I mean, the best green smoothie powders and all the goodies that you love. They're the ones buying all that stuff. And so we need to fall in love with our people, the people who we serve, love them deeply from our heart. But most of the people who I work with, this is an innate block, because the lizard brain that we have, the ego, is selfish and is only interested in itself. But heart-centered business, being an enlightenpreneur, is all about serving someone else. And so to get outside of our own perceptions and go inside of someone else's experience and connect with them is the key, the absolute fundamental key to success in life and in business. And this is something that I came across so many times working one-on-one with people, because in Enlightenpreneurs Academy I work one-on-one to help people find exactly what they need specifically to get where they want to go in their business and life and create the products and sales and experiences that they're going for. And this experience that I'm going to share with you in a moment came from lots and lots of coaching sessions where this just emerged one day when I was trying to explain this to somebody. And what it is the big green button. So you're probably wondering, what is this mysterious big green button? Well, there are basically two states of consciousness that we can be in at any given moment. And one I like to call the big red button, which is where we're operating from the ego, operating from our lower consciousness, our survival consciousness, the me consciousness, which, you know, is built into us. So we have that kind of turned on as a default setting. That's just on. And then there is the big green button, which is a very remarkable state of being where we're genuinely transcending our ego needs and being compassionate and showing up for others and really deeply caring from a place of genuine love and service. And the big red button is on essentially all day long if we don't turn it off. And what it's doing is it's going me in the back of people's heads. This lizard brain is saying me, what can I get, what can I get? me. Now if you think about this and you have conversations with people and you realize there's this little voice going on in the back of their head all day and back of our head, it puts into context the way things are in the world. So just pay attention to this because it's kind of funny, and once you know it, it really allows you to have a lot more compassion and sanity in your life and in your relationships. And so that big red button is on all the time. And if we want to do genuine service and help others and show up and be world servers, we really need to learn how to turn that thing off and turn on the big green button so that we can honestly show up in a genuine, beautiful, loving way. And so the big green button, to turn that on, what we do is we go outside of our own awareness. Now I'm going to do a little meditation with you, and I go more into this in the guided meditation that I have for you. But I'm just going to do it quickly, so just take this as an experience, okay? You can experience this for yourself. So first of all, the big red button's on, and it's, you know, notice inside of you, the part of you that wants to get things, and what am I going to get out of this video, and why am I watching this, and what other stuff have I got to do? Just acknowledge that side of yourself. We all have it. And now imagine you're reaching over and turning on the big green button, and you come outside of your own awareness and needs, and imagine yourself going inside the body and the mind of one of your clients, your perfect client, someone who you really care about, who you are here to serve. Go inside of her or his being and imagine, how is this person feeling? How are they feeling? How are they feeling emotionally? How are they feeling in their body? Are they feeling anxiety? Are they feeling stressed? Are they feeling happy? How are they feeling most of the time? And when they're going to sleep at night, what thoughts are going round and round and round in their head? What thoughts are they spinning around and keeping them up at night and stressing them out, and cyclical things going round and round? What is that stuff? Just tune into what is going on. Really feel how it feels to be that person. Have that whoa, this is really how the person feels, and this is who I'm talking to. And notice how similar in many ways it is to some of your experiences, and also how different it is. And they have their own unique needs and experience. And they really want to change their life, and they're just not sure, they're confused, or whatever it is. And now, let's imagine yourself sitting on a wonderful chair or a sofa or a throne of your own choice, and you're surrounded with all kinds of jewels and gems. Imagine you've got crystals and gold and, you know, different nice things around, and surrounded millions of them. And in front of you is a queue of people who are here to receive from you. And first person comes up. Just imagine the first person's coming up to you, and she's sharing her experiences, sharing what's up in her life and what she needs help with and what her challenges are and what her dreams are. And you're sitting there lovingly with the big green button turned on, really listening, really caring, really showing up and being present. And you share back what she said, and she feels, there's a deep connection here between me and this person, like I can trust this person. And then you look around and you look at all these jewels and gems that you have, and you think, what is the one thing that this person needs? You know, is it this? Is it this? Is it this? What does she need exactly? And you find the exact thing that is perfect for her. And just imagine reaching over and putting this into her hand and seeing immediate shift. She's such relief, the emotions change. Nice deep breath. She feels like I have attained everything, everything's going to be okay now. There's hope, there's a sense of freedom, excitement. And she leaves you some money. She's so grateful. She's happy to give you things, and she goes off telling everyone, smiling, dancing, singing. She's stoked. And you feel, how do you feel when you do that? How do you feel? That you've really served someone deeply. Now imagine another person comes up. Now we turn on the big red button. Turn on the big red button. Now all you're interested in is me. What can I get from this person? How much money can I get? What can I get? They need my program. And she talks to you, but you don't really listen because you just think you already know the answer. And there's that disconnection immediately. She feels it and you feel it. And you don't share back what she said because you don't really know what she means or where she's at. And then rather than finding the thing for her, you think, well, this is my program, this is my course, so she has to have this, and this is what she needs. And you give her that, and she's like, what am I going to do with this? This is not what I needed. And then she's confused, feels weird, maybe reluctantly leaves you some money and goes away feeling, that was weird, don't go and see that person, that whole thing was weird. And she goes on her way. Now how do you feel about that interaction? It's a completely different experience, and we need, as enlightenpreneurs, to have the ability to turn on that big green button a lot. You know, whenever we're serving others, it's all about them, it's all about turning on that big green button. And so if you can just do this little meditation, and I've got the guided meditation that goes in more detail, if you can just turn that on before you write any emails, before you come up with any offers, before you talk to clients on the phone, when you're listening to people, every single aspect of your business, literally every single aspect, if you turn the big green button on before you do anything, the degree of connection and giving goes out off the charts, you know. I'm sure you get some emails from people and you're like, what has this got to do with me? This is just weird. And other ones, it's like the other person cares, you know. What's the difference? It's how much the big green button's turned on. What would people love from you? How would they love to be treated? How would they love to be served? What is really deep in their heart that you can connect with by actually caring and showing up for them? You know, we need to fall in love with our people, the people we're serving, not fall in love with our message, not fall in love with our products, not fall in love with the way we do things, but really be there for them, because they're the ones who are paying for all of our food. They're buying all your organic smoothies and all your best ever salads and all your wonderful things that you like in your life. They're buying your plane tickets, they're buying your equipment, they're paying for your Weber account and all these different details in business. So, you know, we need to love the people we work with deeply, you know, from the heart, and really be there for them. That's turning on the big green button. So what's going to happen if you apply this in your life starting now? Well, first of all, you'll start feeling so much happier and more joyful and more excited and more integrous and more connected to your soul in your life and in your business immediately. You're also going to actually get out there and help way more people instantly, because they're going to feel that love from you and they'll feel that connection from you straight away. And as well as that, all this weird salesy, awkward, like odd stuff that might be going on some level in your life will be gone, because everything is coming from that place of compassion. And the consequence of that is that you get paid much more money. People want to give you money because you're giving so many blessings to them that it's a joy. You know how it feels when someone helps you so much. You just want to give them a bunch of money. You're just like, this person's great, thank you so much. You know, how can I give you a tip? They want to give to you. They love it because there's been that connection. And you're going to feel so much more grace and ease around writing your emails, doing your offers, connecting with your audience in any way, doing videos. The actual is going to be much easier, more fun and more meaningful, because you're starting off from a place of love and integrity and deep understanding and feeling that connection. And basically your whole business is going to increase and become much more powerful very, very, very swiftly. And so you can literally start applying this in every single area of your life and in your business starting right now. So what to do right now? Well, first of all, if you want that big green button meditation, you feel that would be valuable to you, click the link on michaelmcintosh.com if you're watching it on the website, where you can get access to that. And of course, come over to michaelmcintosh.com if you're not already watching that there, and leave me a comment. Tell me, how has this been relevant to you? What has been your experience when you had the big red button on and you've done business and felt like really weird? And what's been your experience so far when you've already had that big green button on and you've just felt that juicy, beautiful, deep soul-to-soul connection with people, and really felt aligned, How has that felt with you? And let's help each other out in our community here. If anyone needs any help, comment on their comments and talk to other people, leaving comments. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. And let's just really show up for each other. If anyone needs to hear this message, any other entrepreneurs who would love to hear it, please share it with them. Let's get this message out, because really as a community of enlightenedpreneurs, we need to really step up and turn that big green button on. So just share this with as many people as you know, because this is absolutely essential that we show up in this way in our community and in the world. That's how we're going to change the world. So leave a comment, share it with your friends, and I look forward to talking to you in the next episode, where you're going to learn more wonderful business advice that works. And I will be sharing from Hawaii very soon. Lots of love and aloha on a Monday morning. Aloha.
Is